Today, I want to talk to you about voiceover rates and usage. Something very important that you should include in all of your voiceover quotes.
Every moment is a teachable moment.
All right, guys. So there's a very important concept that I want to make sure that we all have clear when we are quoting and negotiating our rates for voiceover. It's very, very important to include usage. So what does usage mean? Usage is essentially where your content is going to get played and where it's going to be broadcast and for how long it's going to be broadcast. There's lots of different options here. Your content could be used internally for a company. It could be used on national TV. It could be used on radio. It could be used on the internet. It could be used as a pre-roll for YouTube. So all of those places and where that media is going to get played are super important to understand. Make sure that when a client asks you if you can do a job for them and then they give you a budget or you provide them with a quote, that you know exactly where that media is going to be used, for how long and where it's going to be used. You can always consult. One of my favorite rate guide in the world is the GVAA rate guide. There's also multiple rate guides. SAG-AFTRA has a rate guide. Gravy for the Brain has a rate guide. You can check the rate guides so you can get a baseline for your quote and for your usage, and that will give you a good idea as to what to quote for that voiceover job. But it's so important that no matter what the job entails, that you understand what is the extent, what's the scope of the job. First of all, how much are you recording? Is it going to be a 30-second commercial, a 60-second commercial, a minute explainer video? Will it be a 4-hour e-learning module? What will it be? Where will it be used? Will it be used on television? Will it be used on the internet? And that is, a big, broad scope, the internet. Will it be used for internal training? Again, make sure that you know where it is, and then also quote accordingly. So if you've got a client who wants to have that content and wants to pay for that content and they want it in perpetuity, those are two words that you want to make sure that you look out for, because in perpetuity means that they can use that content, use that voice that you've provided anywhere, anytime, and forever. If you're quoting that, and I always suggest that you just don't accept anything that's in perpetuity if you can help it at all, because that's just going to be, here, have my voice and use it whenever and wherever you like. And that is not necessarily knowing your worth and understanding proper quoting and negotiation with voiceover usage. When you quote and look at a job, make sure that you understand how and where your content is going to be used, and then quote appropriately. And again, always refer to the GVAA rate guide, Gravy for the Brain, SAG-AFTRA, any of those rate guides to give yourself a baseline. Thanks so much for watching. If you're looking for more tips on how to quote and how to negotiate and run your business like a boss, check out my videos over here. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.